In the early 2000s, the Ghanaian music scene was alive with a new sound called hip life, a fusion of Ghanaian high life tradition and the boldness of hip hop. Four names would come together to birth something that would change Ghanaian music forever. Before there was a group, there were two young boys with big dreams and bigger voices. Sylvanus, Doji, Geoffrey, the one the world would come to know as Captain Planet, and Edem Avonyo, who went by the bold stage name Abortion. Both were raw, hungry, and full of fire. They came from different corners of Ghana's cultural world. Captain Planet was a linguist at heart, fluent in the rhythms of Ekwiapimchi, Ga, Ewe, and Pidgin English, weaving them together into a form of rap that had never quite been heard before. Abortion brought a contrasting energy rooted in raga and dancehall, blending singing and DJing into his delivery. It was on a television program called Kida Fest, a platform showcasing young musical talent across Ghana, where fate intervened. In the audience sat members of one of Ghana's most respected music arts, Bookback, the high life duo consisting of Ronnie Coaches and Bright Blink Sparkles. What Ronnie and Bright saw that they stopped them in their tracks. Two young men, rough around the edges, but undeniably gifted. They pulled them aside after the show. They saw potential, not just in one, but both. And they had an idea. The idea was simple but powerful. Bring these two constructing voices together. Let Abortion's raga fire meet Captain Planet's lyrical versatility. Let them complement, not compete. And so, with Ronnie Coaches and Bright as both mentors and architects, a group was born. 4 people, 4 pillars. Ronnie, Bright, Abortion, and Captain Planet. That's where the name came from, 4x4. In the year 2000, Ghana's hip life scene was finding its footing, and 4x4 began theirs under the wing of Bookback, learning the craft, studying the stage, and recording with the guidance of their mentors. 3 years of hard work, trial, and development would pass before they were ready. Then in 2003, the duo released their first debut album, Siklitele. Released under Bookback's label, Siklitele announced the arrival of a pair who were unafraid to rap in their mother tongue to celebrate Ghanaian identity through sound. Captain Planet's multilingual flow was something audience hadn't heard before. He would later proudly claim to have brought Ghanaian vernacular rap. The album laid a strong foundation. It didn't set the country on fire overnight, but it planted a seed. And seeds, given the right conditions, grow into something extraordinary. 4 years passed. The group kept grinding, kept recording, kept performing. Then in 2007, everything changed. 4x4 released their second album, Contestant Number 1. It featured a new voice, a young artist by the name Prince Tamaklo, whose stage name was Fresh Prince. He appeared on the album's lead single, a high-energy, infectious track called HotGirls.com. HotGirls.com was unlike anything Ghanaian audiences had heard. It brought crank, the explosive bars-heavy sub genre popularized in the American South, into the Ghanaian mainstream for the first time. The streets erupted. Radio stations and TV stations couldn't escape it. The song earned 4x4 a nomination at the Ghana Music Awards in 2008, cementing their status as serious contenders in the industry. And Fresh Prince? The collaboration worked so well that he didn't remain a guest for long. He was eventually admitted as a full member of the 4x4 group. 4x4 were now a trio, and the most exciting one in Ghana. In 2007 was a breakthrough. 2009 was a coronation. 4x4 returned with their third studio album titled World Trade Center, released under Paradise Entertainment. The album went platinum. The title track shot straight to #1 on the singles chart in Ghana. And then, something no Ghanaian song had done before. It made the urban charts in Africa. To this day, it remains the first and only Ghanaian song to achieve that feat. It wasn't just World Trade Center. The album's single, Waste and Power, became a massive hit in its own right, accumulating over 600,000 views on YouTube. A monumental number for a Ghanaian act at that time. The group performed across Ghana and beyond, bringing their unique blend of hip life, crunk, Afrobeat, and high-energy showmanship to audiences hungry for something fresh and authentically Ghanaian. In 2010, the World Trade Center album won them Ghana Music Award, an impressive 5 Music Video Awards. In 2011 and 2012, they claimed the coveted Best Group and Album of the Year titles at the Ghana Music Awards. By 2013, Captain Planet told the press with quiet pride, "We come from boys to men. We are Ghana's longest surviving hip life duo, still making waves after 10 years of existence." He said it without arrogance. He said it because it was simply true. Over the years, 4x4 continued to release music. Albums like Forward kept them relevant and touring. Hit songs including Yesi Yesi, Mokoni, London Bridge, and Waste and Power performed the soundtrack of a generation of Ghanaian youth. Their influence was undeniable. Captain Planet had introduced a generation to the idea that you could rap, truly rap in Twi, in Ga, and in Ewe. That your language was not a barrier, it was your superpower. Coded as abortion, now called himself, had shown that dancehall and ragga could breathe inside hip life, and Fresh Prince had added a third dimension, a youthful energy and vocal versatility that rounded out the group's sound perfectly. They had the respect of peers and love of fans. For over 15 years, 4x4 stood as one of Ghana's most dynamic and award-winning groups. They were mentored into the industry by Bookback, and when mentor Ronnie Coaches passed away, Captain Planet spoke with raw emotions. He said 4x4 is forever indebted to Bookback because they made us who and what we are today. They mentored us and gave us the right footing in the industry. But even the mightiest trio eventually drift. Around 2015, 4x4 quietly became inactive. There was no dramatic split, no public fallout announced in screaming headlines, just a gradual drift, the way rivers sometimes do, each finding their own course. Coded later explained it painfully. Both Captain Planet and Fresh Prince had grown ambitious for their own individual careers. They each wanted to walk their own path, and so with respect still intact, the trio went their separate ways. Captain Planet continued releasing solo music, staying active on the Ghanaian scene. Coded struck out with his own material, including the song Dadadamwase, and pursued business ventures. Fresh Prince similarly stepped into his own journey. The fans never forgot. Across social media, in comment sections, in barbering shops, salons, And at parties where the old songs still played, one question kept coming up: when is 4x4 coming back? On 21st April 2025, Captain Planet finally gave the fans a definitive answer. Taking to social media, he wrote, "Why everybody they ask when 4x4 they come back? Massa, 4x4 no they come back anywhere. We too old to form a group again. Just enjoy our old tunes. We might be performing groups songs along the line at some point, but 4x4 group is not coming back again to be doing music together. Everybody get over it. We are too grown to handle our individual talent. We don't have to be in a group before doing." And just like that, with no drama, with no fanfare, just honesty, the chapter was closed. But here is what cannot be closed: the legacy. 4x4 gave Ghana its first platinum hip life trio. They gave the continent its first Ghanaian song on the urban charts in Africa. They gave a generation of young people permission to be proudly, unapologetically Ghanaian in their music, their language, their rhythm, their story. Captain Planet, Coded, Fresh Prince, 4 became 3 and 3 became a legend. They came from a Kidafe stage. They were shaped by Bookback's guiding hands. They built something that Crank, Hip Life, and Ghanaian Mother Thanks could all call home. The group may be gone. The music is 4x4.